All right, NASA Engineering Drawing Standard Manual Type 1, 4 types of drawings. For one, altered or selected vendor part drawing. The altered vendor or part or selected vendor part of the drawing shall be presented with the goddamn space vendor form, and existing vendor part cannot be used as it is desired to documentation control. Alteration selection of the department of the preparation shall not be initiated until the vendor has requested to make the alteration selection. Supply the number of the supplied documentation when the drawing is prepared with the goddamn space flight center is specified with the part of the alterated selected of the vendor part number. The name of the dress shall comply with the name of the alteration selection. In addition, with the drawing shall specify with the identification of the part and the goddamn spaceflight center part number. The alterated selected vendor of the part of the drawing shall be identified with the number of the words alterated vendor part of the drawing immediately above the title block. See figure 16. This shows the sample alterated sector vendoring part drawing. Assembly drawing. An assembly drawing shows two or more separable parts joined to form the stackable item. The groupable assembly required to form the assembly in higher order. The figure 17 shows the example of the assembly drawings when separate with the parts that are required. With the figure 34, assembly drawing list of the material on page 80 shows the assembly drawing with a list of materials on the drawing, referring to also figure 5.1 of the part number and part numbering on page 61. This shows the assembly of the assembly drawing sample of an assembly drawing. Detailed drawing. A detailed drawing shows the information necessary to the fabrication of an item, including the material from which it is made, from the finishes, the protective coating, the process required for the fabricated each for the end of the product. Only one item details should be presented per drawing. Figure 18. Figure 18 shows a sample detailed drawing. In case of the inseparable with such those with the welded, riveted, bonded, or the brazed, etc., which form the integral unit, the not capable of being disassembled or replacement. For the paragraph 4.6 of the entitled inseparable assembly drawing, page 44, multiple detailed drawing are not allowed. The goddamn spaceflight center requires the unique drawing of the number of the part per part, with each of the part individually estimated with the fabricators identified with the inspection configuration tracking. 4.4 Drawing tree. A drawing tree is used to complete the development of the drawing. They are placed in the overall scheme of the project. Although the type of the drawing is not a requirement that each of the drawing, when used properly or kept up to date, it cannot be valuable management aid that can be contaminated. Aim of the configuration management database. See figure 9719. Top assembly configuration. Payload. Electronic dual bracket assembly. The interface control drawings, installation drawings, and ground handling drawings. See drawing table. All right, 4.5 electrical and electronic drawings. Electrical and electronic drawings are prepared with depict the schematic, the wiring drawings, cable interconnection, detailed cable assembly drawings. Electrical and electronic symbols. The application symbols should be in accordance with the ANSY 32.2 1975 graphical symbols and electrical electronic diagrams or later version unless otherwise noted. The graphical electrical wiring, architectural electrical layout drawings shall be confirmed with the ANSY Y32.9 1972 graphic symbol, electrical wiring layout diagrams used in electrical architectural building construction and latest revision. All right, 4.5.2 electrical electronic diagrams. Application of the diagram shooting in accordance with the ANSI Y1415 1966 electrical electronic drawings later with revision ANSI Y1415A 1971 interconnection diagrams in 15 through 1 and ANSI 14.5B 14 ASY Y14.15B 1973 electrical electronic diagram subsection 15.1 through 15.10 and 15.12. 4.6 Inseparable assembly drawings. Inseparable assembly drawings delineate the items of the piece of which are separately fabricated and then permanently joined together, welded, brazed, riveted, nailed, or bonded to form the integral part of the unit capable of being readily disassembled. Inseparable assembly drawings may be prepared with the lieu of the individual non-detailed, mono-detailed drawings. Inseparable assemblies intended to procure or replace this unit where acceptable to standard hardware. The separate parts for the inseparable compatible materials. See Figure 20. All the data and such notes listed materials are not shown. Alright, figure 20 shows the sample of an inseparable assembly drawing. An inseparable assembly drawing shall fully define with the end of the product the detailed assembly as assembled. The piece of the inseparable assembly drawings may be detailed either on separate detailed drawings or inseparable assembly drawings itself. If the case of the weldment part of it should be individually detailed on separate drawings, due to the consumable materials and allowance, they would have to be shown with a detailed drawing, except in these cases when extensive matching might be necessary. 4.7 Installation assembly drawing. The installation assembly drawing shows where and how the parts and assemblies are installed relative to the supporting structure and associated images show the located in dimensions. The tolerance specifies the attaching parts such as rivets, bolts, and screws, specifying adjustments, assembly, instructions, processes required of completing the inspection of the installation. Figure 21 shows an example of the separate parts for the list required. Figure 21.1 says sample installation assembly drawing. Alright. The portion of the structure into which the installation is being installed shall be shown, and a phantom line identified with the part number. The showing identification shall be indicated with the reference information and closure of the part number, the parentheses, and use of the symbol of reference. The applicable datum part once the plan shall be center planes, but the structure plane with the symmetry of the station planes, etc. shall be shown and identified. Parts may be detailed in place with the installation drawings whenever conventional. 4.8. The interface controlling drawing. Interface controlling drawing shall be used with the maintained compatibility of all physical functional design between the different engineering design and activity. The drawing shall communicate the design criteria such as the dimension of hold and or bowl size hardware. Ultimate changes relative to the conjunction system of the interface with the control drawing shall be added directly above the title block. Note that the list of the materials permitted on this type of drawing is not to be used with the manufacturing part. See Figure 22A and below 22B on page 48. Alright, Figure 22A shows the sample interface for the core and control panel with the notes and your different sectional view drawings. Alright, this shows the Figure 24B, the it's interface drawing shown right here above the title block. Figure 22 sample interface controlling drawing. The format of the small note information shall appear beneath the revision block or above the listed materials. Choose a large format in case. 4.9 match set drawing. The match set drawing depicts the part of the machine that matched the otherwise mated with for which the replacement of the match set of the pair is essential. The operation of the mating of the characteristic of the mated matched parts shall be indicated with the parts of the uniquely marked with the serial number, the identification number, the indicated with the match set. See Figure 23. Although required for the finishing part, drawings are not shown. The drawing title may come as assembly, although the parts are not actually attached to maintain and furnishly only with this as match set. It should be added directly and above the title block a list of materials. This is the maintain furnish only as a match set drawing, sample match set drawing. 4.10 mechanical schematic. A mechanical schematic diagram drawing illustration of the operational sequence of the arrangement of the mechanical devices. Dimensions relative to the size of the item may be shown and indicate the mechanical relationship in C Figure 24. Figure 24 shows the assembly drawing, sample mechanical schematic. We'll rotate that real quick. It looks to me like we have a sample mechanical drawing. It doesn't say what it is. For 4.11 modification drawing. The modification drawing delineates the change of the delivered item to the stockable item to the standard part of the drawing. Honeycomb panel parts of the assemblies. The installation system of the drawings are prepared to add and remove the work of the item's equipment in the installation system to satisfy the usable activity requirements. They also incorporate mandatory changes to satisfy the reliability application extension of the delivered equipment. The modification drawing shall be identified with the words of modification drawing immediately above the title block. This type of the drawing has also been known to refer to as the make from drawing. The outline of the drawing of the outline drawing of the modeling drawing modification defines external contour within the item, usually shown with the projected view of the third perpendicular plane. Of the two types of the outline drawings are depicted in Figure 25A and below the 25B on the page 52. Figure 25A shows a sample outline drawing of the stowed in a shuttle bay with the PAM-A launch. Alright, here is your space shuttle, which is the second sample outline drawing. 413 source control drawing. The source control drawing shall be used to limit the procurement of the vendor design with the manufacturer part of the assembly. The source of the exclusively with the provided with the performance, installation, and interchangeable characteristics of the part. Selected and tested specification application to be in the event of the vendor shall provide the drawings and described in paragraph 414D on page 56 on the source of the control drawing shall include the same description of the part required for the specification control drawing. The vendor and the drawings are not available. The vendor drawings are made available with the content. The source of the content drawing shall be limited to the vendor parts of the number, name, and address. Either the following the notes, so they shall be appear with the source of the control drawing only with the part specified with the drawing and identified with the vendor name and address of the part number that has and have been tested or approved by the Goddard Space Flight Center for the use of the name of the item that substitute part shall be not used without the prior testing and approval of the Goddard Space Flight Center for the C figure 26. 26 is a source control drawing. The source control drawing number is not a part number. The vendor part shall identify the vendor's identifying number. See, the assembly or the installation drawing shall call out out of the part of the source control number. The installation, in the list of the materials of the drawing, the source of the control drawing number shall be accompanied with the following number: the vendor part and C source of the controlling drawing number. The source control drawing shall be identified with the word C control drawing immediately above the title block. Source control number that shall be upgraded with the vendor parts beyond with the vendor stipulations. 414, the specification control drawings. Specification control drawings are prepared with the record of characteristics of the vendor design manufactured parts for the assembly. The type of the drawings are be used with the Goddard Space Flight Center. The parts with the set with the unique vendor to perform the specific operation because of the special equipment of the hardware or the other available. There is such characteristics, size, and shape of the mounting device and other design requirements, including testing where applicable, that could be obtained with the vendor manufacturing drawing if they were made available. The vendor parts of the number and addresses shall be included with either note and table form fees or figure 27. Figure 27 shows the name of the vendor and the part available in the specification control and drawing. The specification controlling drawing number is not a part number. The vendor of the part should be identified with the vendor and identifying number of the assembly or the installation drawing shall call out the part of the specification control number. List of the materials part list of the drawing specification control number drawing number to the company with the note of the vendor part as part of the specification control drawing. The specification control drawing shall identify the words of specification control drawing immediately above the title block. A specification control drawing does not prevent the procurement of the multiple source of the vendor part of the has been determined equivalent to other vendor part of the federal cataloging program resulting in the federal item identification number, the number assignment, or whether when the part is the manufacturer and licensor of the vendor. The preparation of the specification control drawing to be avoided with procuring the vendor manufacturer drawing the event with the vendor claims the priority rights, refusing to provide the manufacturer drawing he shall be requested to furnish the outline drawing to his or her per part sufficient to include the requirements of such above. The vendors provided with the type of the drawings, manufacturer drawings, outline drawings of the part number, the call out with the drawing shall be the vendor's number. The specification control drawing shall not upgrade the vendor's part beyond these vendor stipulations. 415, standard part drawing. The standard part should be selected with the government industry standards in that the order of the presidents, and either that they contain part of the satisfaction with the design, and either the drawing shall be prepared with the preparation, but it must be determined that this part of the Goddard Space Flight Center, the standard part, in which the case is to be drafted on the Goddard Space Flight Center standard manuals format. 416, tabulated drawing. A tabulating drawing depicts a similar item with differences, characteristics, size, dimensions, material, finishes, other requirements. Differences are tabulated. The drawing fixed characteristics depicts at once pictorial differences that are not clear shall be shown in the view. The details and should be properly labeled. The tabulated drawings preclude the preparation of an individual drawing on each of the items in see figure 28. Figure 28 is a tabulated drawing, and the figure 28 is also 417, tooling drawing. Tooling fixtures and templates of the producing of the templates are not intended to the engineering documentation final end of the item. The configuration of the engine drawing for which the tool drawing is not produced for shall be the carrier of the following items. These features are to be installed with the using the tooling template GXXXXXXX only for the actual tolerance for the other feature on the feature location controlled by the template. When effective with the tooling dimension, the tolerance shall be flagged on the engineering drawing with above the note. They include the parentheses to indicate the reference information only. The following note should be added to the tooling drawing. The tooling is used to fabricate the piece for the part of the GXXX number. The tool drawing shall dimension the same way as the engineering drawing. 418, the composite material drawing. The composite material drawing is engineered with the representation of the two or the materials in combination with the reinforce of the fiber. The resin binder of the fiber of the resin differs from the form of the compensation with the tailored and to meet the specification engineering. The property of the drawing shall specify the multiple ply laminated configuration that defines the number of the plies, the stacking sequence of the ply, angle orientation of the pre-pregged fiber and resin material, the physical dimension. The following requirements for the figure 29. The example of the composite material drawing, the coordinated reference angle, the direction shown for both of the both and the part and stack detail. Each supply shall identify the atom number, the angle, the thickness is shown in figure table 1 and figure 29. The dash numbers shall be made used to show variations such as the length of the material as shown in figure table 2 of figure 29. The stacking sequence is a code plus 30 0 dash 0 dash negative 30 plus 90 and 2 stacks shown in table 1 figure 29 defines the following features. The apply 1 is a 30 plus 30 degree orientation. The apply 2 is a 0 degree orientation. Apply 3 is a negative 30 degree orientation. Apply 4 is plus 90 degree orientation. Subscripts into 2 indicates a repeating sequence. Applies 1 through 4 to 2 times to build up to the type applies 5 and 8. And subscript S indicates symmetry. Applies 1 and 8 repeated in the reverse order of the build up. Applies 9 through 16. The code reads the plus 30 0 negative 30 90 plus 30 0 negative 30 90 90 30 0 plus 30 90 negative 30 0 30. Example other orientation variation codes are 0 to 30, subscript 3 negative 20 92 subscript 45 negative 45 subscript 3. The code reads the 000 90 90 45 plus 45 negative 45 negative 45 negative 45 negative 45 negative 45 negative 45 plus 90 90 000. In this example, the subscript can be used with the S for the designator of the tool laminate. For example, the 03 the subscript the 92 subscript 45 and 45 negative 45 subscript 6 45 subscript 2 of 90 and 033. However, in this example, the S denotes the symmetry of the preferred method of the T is generally reserved for laminates with symmetry that is not specified as in 0306090 T. Alright, this shows a composite material drawing. Chapter 5, Numbering System for the Drawing and Supporting Documentation.